Hi guys, what's up? Jess here and welcome back to our new video. And as you can see, I am alone today because Patrick is currently busy doing some gardening again. But I'd like to take this chance to film something alone. And as you can see in the title, I wanted to share to you how did Germany change me after 1 year of being here. And I know you guys are thinking 1 year, it sounds so short and it's like, ano ba yan? 1 year pa lang eh, may nagbago na agad sa'yo. Well, yeah, actually a lot. In 1 year, a lot of things can happen. I will share 5 things to you right now. First is that I became more productive. Yes, kasi dati, nung nasa Pilipinas ako, wala talaga akong ginagawa. Like, every day, I am not productive at all. I grew up in a family where all of them are always there for me. You know, to help me, to assist me in a lot of things. And yeah, because I'm the bunso of the family, that's why my parents are always there for me. My sisters and my brother, they're always there for me. So I really have zero responsibilities at home and everything became so different when I came here. Kasi syempre from the life of being the bunso going to a married woman, it's completely different. Kasi syempre kapag may asawa ka na, once you really became a married woman, a lot of things will change and you will have a lot of responsibilities. It's really like waking up in the morning and then you need to do something right away for your husband, to help for the house, to do something to yourself as well. Like, yeah, I mean, oras-oras may mga gagawin ka and it's totally normal, you know, it's really like normal for us. And especially for us na mga babae, it is really our responsibility so to do something at home, like household chores. It's not like our husband is not helping us, but the thing is, of course, they're busy in their work as well and nobody else will do that for you, you know. Like for example, in my case, my mom will not be there to help me, my sisters are not there to help me. Like every day was very productive. Gigising ka sa umaga, gagawin mo yung same routine mo every day and then tulog ka again. But at least it feels really good kasi you accomplish something every day and it's like na-maximize mo yung time mo in a day, which is good and which is next one is I became more independent. What I have right now is just my husband, and not all the time Patrick has a time to like help me on things. It's normal, it's really normal for me to rely on him in the beginning because first of all, I know nothing about the country, I know nothing about the language, I know nothing about the people in here, the system in here, I know nothing about it. So it's normal for me to ask for the assistance of my husband. But it should not take forever, and for me, I also don't want to rely on my husband all the time. I'm the type of that person that as long as I can do something on my own, I wanted to do it on my own, you know, without asking for anybody's help. And thank God, after 1 year, at least may nagbago naman kahit papaano. It's like, for example, sa school, my husband will always like assist me to settle things in my school or to talk with people. He's literally my translator to people because I really cannot express myself in here, you know. Now I can deal things on my own, not everything yet, but at least some of it, you know. Those things that I haven't done before, I'm doing it alone now without relying on my husband, which is a good sign. I am learning little by little. I mean, hindi naman yan isang bagsakan lang, you know. It will take time for me to like learn everything in here, but at least after 1 year, I learned something already, you know. Like after 1 year, I'm doing something now without asking for my husband's help. Next is I became more open-minded. Open-minded in a way na everything that I have encountered in here was an eye-opener for me. Well, obviously, before makita yung utak ko. But when I came here, I think one point that really helps me to open my mind on a lot of things and don't just focus on one thing, or don't just focus on what you used to see before, you know. Patrick was really into news, politics, international news, something like that. So every day since I came here, he's just gonna talk about it. Like, he loves to read news every day, and he's just gonna tell me, oh, you know what happened in this country, or you know what happened in this, or you know what happened in that place, huh? When I came here, another point is that sa school ko, it's normal that you will have, like sa isang classroom, you will have classmates from different countries, especially in Europe. You know, because here, if you are a foreigner and then you are planning to live in Germany, it's really mandatory for everybody to study the language. And of course, sometimes in the class, your teacher will like ask you to, you know, sometimes like, oh, share something about yourself, share something about your homeland, share something about your life before in your homeland. And it's just beyond my imagination what kind of stories I have been hearing from these people, and I've never imagined that I will hear it directly from those people who experience that kind of life and situation. And for me, it's an eye-opener, and I was like, wow. It made me realize na instead of asking for more, I should be grateful, I should be thankful of what kind of life I have, what kind of family I have. It just made me realize how lucky I am, because you never know what kind of life these people have been through. You know, like I said, it's really beyond my imagination. I really did not think that this kind of stories are real. For me, it's like you should always be sensitive and think about other people and not just focus on yourself and just be like this, you know. Let's be open to everybody. Next is I became better in Deutsch. Well, I'm not the best yet, but I really think, at least I'm convinced that I really became better in Deutsch compared before. Because before, I really cannot communicate with everybody. Okay, like I said, I always need to rely to Patrick to just pass my message to someone. Kasi naman dito, guys, if you can speak English, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, because people are more comfortable to use their own language. And for me, at least for me, my mindset will always be like, you are in their country, so you need to adjust yourself, you know. They're not the ones who's gonna adjust for you. And the thing is, tulad nga ng sabi ng teacher ko, palagi niya kaming nire-remind na keep on talking, because nobody will judge you in here, okay? If you made mistake, it's totally fine. The thing is, the good side in this one is that they will appreciate you even more if they will see that you're trying really hard to talk in their language. You know what I'm saying? And until one day, I became super confident when it comes to talking to them. I mean, I'm not yet the best in Deutsch, of course. I'm still studying. I'm supposed to be like done with my course right now, but yeah, due to the pandemic, everything got delayed. Last but not the least is that I became happier. Yay! Everything was just awesome right now. The place, the people, everything about Germany, I'm loving it so far. What made me happier is that I survived the adjustment period. The first year will never be easy. I became so grumpy during those days, and it's just like, it's just the worst, you know, because those were the times that I haven't adjusted well yet of what kind of life I have in here. Of course, at the same time, homesick, which is normal, because it's completely different in here. Like I said, the place, the people, the culture. At first, I'm not taking it in a good way. For me, it's like hinahanap-hanap ko pa rin kung anong buhay yung meron ako sa Pinas. You know, I keep on comparing both actually, which is not good and which is not helpful at all. I'm telling you. I'm just thankful to my husband kasi sobrang haba lang ng pasensya niya, and he's always the one who will, you know, cheer me up, explain everything to me. Kahit na paulit-ulit na siya araw-araw, he will just keep on explaining things to me until I will like understand it, you know, and he never gets mad at me. I mean, never siyang nagsawang magpaliwanag sa akin that time, and I think yun talaga yung nakatulong sa akin para, you know, para maliwanagan or matanggap kung anong buhay na yung meron ako ngayon. It's not like it's a bad one. That's the thing. It's not even bad. What kind of life I have in here now, it's not even bad. I survived that, and now my thoughts are so clear right now. My plan or our plan for the future is so clear. Like everything was arranged in order on my mind right now, and it just feels so good. Kung ano nararamdaman ko, it's like it's so peaceful all of a sudden. It doesn't mean that I don't miss the life I have in Philippines. I don't miss my family or my friends. Well, guys, iba pa rin kapag nasa Pinas ka. Iba pa rin. But, you know, for you to be able to adjust on the country that you are in right now, you should accept it. You should love it, you know. You should accept that it's different now. You have a different life now, and you have to accept it and just enjoy it and leave the best out of it. Thank God. I mean, like, He will always surprise us. Like one day He will just give you what you desire without even asking for it. It really feels so good. So yeah. So that's it for today, guys. I hope hindi ako masyadong madaldal sa video natin today, and I hope you also enjoy watching this video, and thank you for sticking to it, you know, and see you in our next video. Tschüssi!